Guys, in this video today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these little fold-over elastic baby headbands. You can detach the bow from them so they're interchangeable. If you guys only have white or whatnot, but you have a bunch of bows, you can just take the bow off and clip a different one on, stick it on baby's head, and you're ready to go. So that's what is going to be on this tutorial today. I actually recently just finished up a video for a black one, but you can't really tell anything on it because my thread is black and it is black, and it's just, the tutorial didn't look good. So I figured I would make it a different time with yellow. Sorry, there's a spider on the window. Anyway, in this video today, you're going to need a roller. It can be a metal roller, it can be one of those flexible rollers, it could be a tape measure, any kind of inch measurement. You're going to need your scissors. You're going to need your lighter. You're going to need your glue gun. You're going to need around 19 inches of fold-over elastic is the kind that I use. You're going to need 2 inches of the fold-over elastic. You're going to need a needle, and you're going to need thread. And the thread that I use, I don't know if you guys really care, but it's Dull Duty Plus button and crafting ribbon. I get 50 yards on the spool, and it's 75% polyester, 25% cotton, but it's thicker material, thicker thread, so that I can pull it more and it won't break as much as the other thread that I have tried. The fold-over elastic I get is the Dritz. I have yellow, black, and white. I get these from Joann Fabrics. I actually stocked up on it whenever they were on sale. They're originally like $2.99, and I got them for either like 99 cents or 75 cents or something like that a piece. So that was like a steal. So I stocked up on them. But I figured I would show you guys how to make these because I've had a couple people say that they wanted to know how that they were made. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so you've got your fold-over elastic here, and you want to heat seal the ends because, if you can tell, it's starting to fray right here. So we just want to heat seal the ends, and to heat seal, you just take your lighter and run it along the item that you're trying to heat seal. You actually don't even have to put the flame to it, but I do just safety, security, I guess. So the fold-over elastic, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell. Yeah, in this tutorial you will. Okay, you've got this dull side, and then you've got this shiny side here. I put shiny sides together to start. After the tutorial is finished, obviously you can see it's going to be on the outside. So you've got it looped like this. Then you just want to take your needle and your thread after you have it knotted. So you've got it knotted there. You just want to take it and just kind of make your first stitch, I guess. So your knot's on one side and your thread's out here through on the other side. Then I just go back and like in and out, just kind of hand sew my way up to this side over here. So we're just going to hand sew real quick. You don't need a whole lot of stitches, just a couple of them, just to make sure that that elastic isn't going to pull apart from one another. I'm going to do one more. Okay, so you guys can tell now this is where the knot is. and there's 3 loops there, and there's 3 loops there. So now what I do is I go back through to come back down to where this knot is, just to give myself some security to where I know it's not going to pop open or anything like that. So what I try to do is see how, well, let me pull this one through here. Okay, so what I usually do is where the needle came out and the thread went in right here, I try to put my needle through right there. This way when I pull it tight, it kind of closes off any gaps there. I try to do it that way. This way, it just, I really don't know why, honestly. I think it looks a little neater, even though it really doesn't matter how neat it looks, because it's going to be covered up anyway. But I think it looks a little better. So again, I try to close up the gaps there. Now, I take my thread and this like piece of thread here this stitch here I sewed, I stick my needle up through it. Like that. And I pull the needle through, just the needle though, and a little bit of thread. And then I take my needle and I fish it through these thread loops to kind of pull it tight and give it a little kind of a knot, I guess you could say. And I do that 2 or 3 times just to give myself the peace of mind to know that once I separate the thread and the ribbon from the little headband here, it's not going to start unraveling and unsewing itself. So you cut the excess off and just set your needle and thread aside. So now you've got something that looks like this. So when you open it up, it's not separating. Okay. So now you've got the circle here. You still want it inside out, so the shiny sides together so you can see where you stitched at. And this this little 2-inch piece here, you want to take that. Well, right here where you stitched these ends together, you just take and you add some glue, roughly about as thick as, as wide as the piece of fold over elastic that you're putting on it. So as wide as this, so about 7/8 inch. And then you just stick that on there to kind of cover the stitching that you did. I leave a little bit at the top or the bottom. It just depends on what you see as the top or bottom. So I just leave a little bit open like that, and then I take this and wrap it around the front. You don't want to put any glue on the front, because if you do, you're not going to be able to get your clip in and out of there. So now I'm actually going to trim a little bit of this off because it is a little bit too long. Just again, make sure you heat seal it if you do that. The 2 inches, it's just kind of like a guesstimated size. It doesn't have to be exactly 2 inches, because obviously I just cut some off so that it wasn't wrapping around onto the front. But each piece will vary on the headbands that you make, because sometimes you might pull the thread a little tighter and close, make it not as wide right here or whatnot. So again, this here is now the outside. You've got it turned inside out. So that side is the back here where we glued on the elastic. Then you want to take and fold it up around. Again, don't apply any glue to this front piece underneath. Don't apply any glue right here, because if you do, again, you're not going to be able to get your bow on there. Then you just want to take and see how it ends right down there at the bottom. So you just want to take your glue, and I just make sure that the back is going to be nice and secured. And then I just press that down. And wipe off any excess glue if you have any, which I did. And now you've got your bow, hair bow, headband thing. So now, this adorable little bow here, it's got cereals. It's got Trix, Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, Captain Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There was Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops and all kinds of fun stuff. So now you can use either the Brett clips or the alligator clips. Doesn't matter what clip you use, just as long as you have it on a clip. Or you could even apply the bow directly to the headband, but it wouldn't make it interchangeable. So now you've got your bow on the headband. This could actually probably fit on me. If I can slide it up my head here. So yeah, it fits on me. Fits nicely. But they say that that is a good size for infants too. So I don't exactly know why, but that's just the general size that they use. So now you've got your little bow here, and you can add rhinestones to this. You could add glitter. You could add anything you wanted to the headband itself. Just don't let anything sharp or pointy poke through it, because if you put it on an infant, it could scratch their head and cause like a lot of pain and stuff. So you've got your headband now. So you've got your little piggies on the headband that can be taken off or put back on or whatever. So you've got that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video now, but I figured I would show you guys how to make something like that. And what's awesome is if you have a little boy and you're crafty like me. I don't have a little boy, but I'm crafty. But if you want cute little pictures or something, you can measure his neck and make sure it's not going to be like choking him or whatever. But you can make little bow ties and put them in a cute little outfit and have a little bow tie on them. Get him like a shirt with a collar to kind of cover this up. And you've got a little bow tie there. It's a little tight on my neck, but it fits good on my head. And that's all that matters, right? So again, this is the fold over elastic I use. If you guys have any questions, leave comments. If you guys like the video, obviously like the video. If you don't like the video, just let me know in the comments why you don't like it. I always love to, and I enjoy getting feedback from you guys. And you guys have been so supportive of my TTC journey and everything like that. So, I'm thinking about whenever I get 100 subscribers doing a giveaway. I don't know if it'll be a TTC giveaway or a hair bow giveaway or something, but I think I might do something like that. I might wait until I have like a 500 subscribers or whatnot, but I don't know yet. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button. Bye guys.